Hello, I want to make a quick video for you about my yesterday fasting experience. I made a video for you which was about 20 minutes about my yesterday's experience of not eating and fasting, and I plugged in my microphone in the wrong plug, so it didn't record any sound. Well done. And I shared a really good message in that video, but there is no sound. And I didn't really feel bad when I found that. I was just like, oh, never mind. It made me feel better. Could make you feel better as well. Now I just don't have the energy to say it again. But, okay, in a nutshell, I can say it in a nutshell. I didn't eat for 37 hours, basically. 2 nights and the whole day. I was counting it. And I had a few really deep insights, but one was very, very special and new to me, and I was talking about that insight. So that insight was basically about ascension, and I could feel that my body is ascending. It is like constantly not evolving, like ascending. Like you can feel like how your DNA is changing when you don't eat. You get to feel that, or when you are really like listening, paying attention to your body, you can feel that your DNA is being activated, the cells are being transformed, the DNA strands that you haven't been using for ages are being reactivated. You are starting to get to use them again. And you know, all these things connected to that, like how we feel it in our emotions, in our thoughts, how we can perceive differently, and we get rid of the old and everything's just changing. We are ascending, we are awakening. So I could just really feel that process happening in my body, because everything stems from the body, and I get the feeling you are really getting to understand that now, because from what I hear from you, from what I see you text me, write to me, say, yeah, it's a lot of that is about the body. So yeah, you can feel anything through your body. Body is like the gateway. It is the door. So yes, and I could really feel that. And you know, I was just lying here on the floor. It was in the middle of my yoga session, and I just felt like lying on the floor, like really connecting with the floor, feeling the floor with my body, you know, just lying down and just being like feeling the connection. And yeah, suddenly it happened. And the thought that I had associated with that was, there is no going backwards. Like, you can't, even if you want to, because this is evolution and it's already happening. It has already started happening, and it is literally forcing you to change your eating habits and change your habits in general and change your life and make new decisions and make different kind of decisions and reevaluate everything in your life, basically, and just change and change yourself, change your way of thinking, everything. So it cannot be stopped. It's already happening at such a fast pace, on such high level, and we have already built ourselves so high that it's just impossible to go back. So I was just thinking about this in relation to my eating habits, how I can never go back to eating dairy, eating meat, eating sugar again, that it's just impossible. And I still have this fear in me that, oh, I will go back to that one day, I will fail and I will start eating it again. And it's fear. But the fear is irrational because it can never happen. I'm already over that. I'm past that. It's gone. It's gone. What's still there is some kind of an echo that's still in me, like a little bit of that, but it's nothing. It's really just like an illusion of the past, like the voice of the past. You can still hear the echo, but it's already gone. It's not there anymore. And even if you want to, you can't go back. We are already too awake, too aware to do that. We have already realized some things. We are aware how these things are hurting us, how it's not doing anything good for the body, how it's detrimental. It has a detrimental effect on us. So we will just not do it. We are too awake now to hurt ourselves. We are conscious that we would be hurting ourselves, and it just can't happen. You can fail once in a while, maybe once a month you eat something. It tends to happen to me about once a month, that I just feel tempted to eat something that's not vegan. Or, like 2 weeks ago I told you I drank coffee and I ate sugar. So, yeah, it can happen, you fail, but the next day I was feeling so bad that I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna do this again. Like, oh, wow. It's not what it used to be. Like when you used to do these things before, having these unhealthy habits, it was different. You were not conscious, you were just, yeah. It's totally different now, and we can never go back. So I just kinda surrendered to it. I really accepted it, and it was kind of painful in a way to realize this, like, oh wow, I don't really have the option of going back to that anymore, because it's gonna just hurt so much, and I'm just gonna be aware that it's not serving me in any way. So I know I'm not gonna do that now that I'm aware of it. So the only option is to go forward. And it kind of hurts. It's not easy to see that, like, you can only go forward. You have to. It's the only option. So yes, I really surrendered to that, and then I felt really good, like really, wow, lighter. Like, wow, this is so much easier this way when you just surrender to how it needs to be, how it's supposed to be. So I really wanted to share that with you because it's something that you can relate to, I'm pretty sure. So thank you for listening.